The U.S. Defense Threat Reduction Agency, DTRA, in collaboration with Black & Veatch and its implementation partners NDEC Incorporated, Silor LLC, and Global Medical Technologies, pioneered the implementation of the Biological Threat Reduction Program in the Philippines. From September 2016 through March of 2021, DTRA lived up to its mission of enhancing the overall biosafety, biosecurity, and biosurveillance culture of the Republic of the Philippines.
This is probably the first time that you have a project that was completed with nearly 100% accomplishment of what it has set out to do, and despite the pandemic.
The Btrp Philippines program provided 15 biosafety and biosecurity training courses, 26 quality management systems training courses, 4 tabletop exercises, and 27 workshops for laboratory staff in all regions across the country. The program also supported the engagement and integration of 31 Philippine nationals into the global scientific community through their participation in DTRA-supported conferences aligned with the program's biosafety and biosecurity training objectives.
With these services offered by DAB's project, it helps a lot in enhancing the skills and capabilities of the staff. It also improves morale and confidence of the technical personnel of the RADAL.
The program extended support to the Department of Health's Research Institute for Tropical Medicine in terms of equipment supply, installation, and commissioning. The Btrp Philippines trained a wide variety of multi-agency laboratory and management staff on biorisk theories and practices, laboratory management and performance, the proper operations and maintenance of equipment, and engineered systems.
We can say that with those trainings, we are now producing more accurate and reliable results.
And to the Department of Agriculture's Regional Animal Disease Diagnostic Laboratories in Region 10 in Cagayan de Oro, Misamis Oriental, and Region 12 in General Santos City, South Cotabato to meet biological safety level 2 standards. The program designed and constructed new regional animal disease diagnostic laboratory facilities for Region 7 in Mandaue City, Cebu, and Region 3 in Tarlac City, Tarlac. The Btrp program designed and constructed a new zoonotic disease laboratory in Region 2, Tuguegarao City, Cagayan, which plays a critical role in detecting and diagnosing potentially dangerous pathogens and zoonotic diseases found within the agricultural industry of northern Luzon.
I can safely say that the desired outcome of the BSS project were all fulfilled. We were able to modernize some laboratories. We constructed 3 laboratories in 3 regions. We were able to also institutionalize what we call as quality management, which is very important when you manage laboratories.
We have been envisioning before for a much capacitated staff for the regional animal disease diagnostic laboratories, and with this project that dream was envisioned since anthrax is very epidemic or endemic here in our region, especially Cagayan and Isabela provinces.
The major takeaway that we have is the BSL2 laboratory that was given to us. This is a major thing for us because recalling the previous lab, it's really far beyond the new lab. The project really gave us so much confidence in our diagnostic capability. So we are able to serve Region 7 in animal diagnostics.
In addition to the Btrp project's major biosafety and biosecurity improvements achieved through extensive training and selected laboratory and lab equipment upgrades, the Btrp project was complementary to the Department of Agriculture's organic efforts by supporting both the Department's long-term national and regional infrastructure investment planning and the Department's long-term biosafety and biosecurity sustainment needs.
Way back 2017, the US DTRA or the BSS project catered the repair of our PCR machine. With the facility that we have now, we can confirm cases of avian influenza, Newcastle disease, African swine fever, even hog cholera.
In supporting this very important departmental effort to ensure the long-term sustainability of biosafety and biosecurity improvements, the Btrp project equipped the Department of Agriculture's Central Diagnostic Laboratory, as well as each of the department's 14 regional animal disease diagnostic laboratories, with state-of-the-art video teleconferencing facilities, enabling DA laboratorians and management staff nationwide to collaborate, share best practices, and to engage professionally with biosafety, biosecurity, and laboratory management experts worldwide in real time.
It's very timely that some of the laboratories under the BSS project were completed during the outbreak of the African swine fever, and therefore they were able to contribute in the rapid testing, and especially in confirmatory tests of samples brought to the laboratories from the different parts of the regions. The project also provided supplies, reagents for the testing.
The Btrp project recently supported the Department of Agriculture in conducting detailed engineering, biosafety, biosecurity, and laboratory capabilities assessments, and from these assessments developed fundable plans for improvements for all the department's animal disease diagnostic laboratories nationwide.
For the site assessments, this helped us in preparing for application on IEC 17025, and we also strengthened our relationship with our radal counterparts from different regions, and it made us closer.
This focused and coordinated assistance resulted in the Department of Agriculture recently publishing and instituting both a master plan for integrated laboratory infrastructure and a 5-year plan of action and milestones for the institutionalization of biosafety and biosecurity throughout the department.
This bilateral engagement between the United States and the Philippines is an example of how you can do very efficient project development, establishment, and management with the use of the private sector.
Both of these landmark documents were developed by the Department of Agriculture with the support of the Btrp project, bringing in Palafox Associates for world-class master planning support and international biosafety and biosecurity experts from around the world for technical standards and support.
I really feel that there is already a culture of biosafety and biosecurity in our laboratories. Our people were able to build awareness on the critical importance of having this kind of laboratories, especially dealing with the trans-animal boundary diseases like ASF and avian influenza.
On January 5, 2021, Agriculture Secretary William Darr signed Department Order No. 1 of 2021, officially adopting the Integrated Laboratories Master Plan for the department's national and regional facilities and infrastructure planning, helping to bring DA's laboratories nationwide to international standards for biosafety and biosecurity engineering, design, and construction.
The agencies of the department was able to come together and craft a 5-year strategic plan to make sure that the gains relative to biosecurity and biosafety will be sustained and eventually be institutionalized in the department.
The Department of Agriculture's Biosafety and Biosecurity Plan of Action and Milestones was developed and published to provide clear guidance and leadership to ensure the long-term sustainability and institutionalization of the biosafety and biosecurity training, equipment, procedures, and facilities enhancements to all the laboratories the project has supported, as well as the Department of Agriculture's ongoing and future initiatives for institutionalization.
I would like to thank not only the department, but my colleagues at DTRA, of course our counterparts at Black & Veatch that made all of this implementation of the project very, very possible and pleasurable in the way it has been quickly and expeditiously implemented.
In behalf of the Department of Agriculture, we'd like to express our sincere thanks to U.S. DTRA through Black & Veatch for recognizing the Philippines as their partner and beneficiaries. Very important, noble project on BSS.
These targeted types of projects are really the cutting edge of the development in a developing country like the Philippines.
The Btrp project has been a major success in our shared goal of improving the biosafety and biosecurity culture in the Philippines. The fundamental reason for the Btrp project's success and the superb results lies in the deep and close working relationships, cooperation and shared goals between the professionals and leadership of the Department of Agriculture, other Philippine agencies and stakeholders, and the U.S. Defense Threat Reduction Agency's Biological Threat Reduction Program. After nearly 5 years of our collaborative work on the Btrp project, we are extraordinarily proud of our achievements in making the world safer.